I hope the new Cleveland Browns and the new Pittsburgh Steelers, because they've turned their season around too, are the Sunday night game.
Yes, but in between, another nap for you on
napper.
Sunday. Yeah, Bears at Saints, 4:40 CBS.
Actually, I think it'll be relatively competitive, but well, I mean, you just look at the Saints' track record.
No doubt.
I have the line at 5.5.
Niner.
Wow. What do you think it is that's driving that?
The fake impressive wins that Chicago's had.
Both are better than they were earlier in the season, though. Objectively, they figured out a little bit with running the football in Chicago. A little bit better there. Mitch has been better than he was before he got benched. Listen, I don't know, man. I'm not real interested in this game. First time, they were 4-point favorites.
Yep.
4-point favorites. I thought the line would swell, but not 5 points different. And, you had the home field advantage. I just don't know what that means in the playoffs. I don't know what home field means to the Saints. It didn't mean much to them last year when they lost to the Vikings.
I totally agree. I just think it means the world for Drew Brees to play a game indoors instead of outside. I believe that. I think the arm strength thing is thing. I obviously he's not 100%. I give him all the credit in the world for coming back and playing injured.
It's better than the alternative, right? Playing outdoors somewhere right now would be a death sentence for them in a lot of ways.
But I just look at this going back 6 weeks. Bears lose to the Lions, beat the Texans, beat the Vikings, beat the Jags, lose to the Packers. They haven't faced a defense anywhere in there like what they're going to face with New Orleans. I expect New Orleans to come out hot. And if there's going to be a blowout, I always look for the blowout, the one blowout in the week. This would be my selection for the blowout.
I don't know if I like him at 9, but where I set the line, I would bet the Saints. But listen, I think they probably win by about a touchdown.
Okay.
And I will be taking a nap, so you can let me know how that game goes.
I will. I'll take notes on that one for us.
Sunday night. I'm excited about this one. This might be my number one.
8:15 NBC. Browns at Steelers, and the line is?
I got Pittsburgh given 3.5 at home.
Pretty good. Pittsburgh -4.
Yeah, so I like Pittsburgh here. I do. I'm not. Listen, the Browns should be overjoyed they're in the playoffs. Kevin's done great. Baker's turned the narrative around a little bit. They won some big games here. Nick Chubb scares me. But quietly, the Steelers ran the ball a little bit today. Steelers hung in there. Steelers damn near beat them with Mason Rudolph. And if I'm Cleveland, and you tell me, do you feel good going into next week having won close against a team with a lot of their key players sitting?
Yes, because I know how long and how much it sucked to not be in the playoffs, and I'm ready to go. And I don't care if we got to play them again. I know our good is pretty darn good, and I know what they're up against. We know what they're going to want to do defensively to take away Chubb and Hunt in the run game. We know we're going to have some exotics in there to take guys out of the box. You got to feel. I thought about this oh my God, how long has it been since Cleveland's been in the playoffs? And and then you got to go face Pittsburgh, a division team like we talked about. Mm-hmm. You got to be out of your mind fired up if you're playing for the Browns in this game. You got to be. Oh, God, you got to be so pumped. I couldn't imagine the opportunity. All these guys have played for is the opportunity, man. Mm-hmm. And now they got it. And now they get to step on the neck of the team that's just stepped on theirs how many years in a row right out of the gate.
Every week,
you just got a little taste of it last week. You know you could do it. And the other thing I was going to talk about, you were talking about Coach of the Year. Stefanski had to walk into that building and be like, wow, we tighten this up and this up and this.
This
we're
ain't
good.
Bad, dude.
We're good to go.
No.
We got everything here.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for him. And like I said, for the Browns, to me, it's opportunity. They got it. That's all they've wanted. Let's go.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be, and it's another thing is if you're a Steelers fan and you're thinking, okay, Finchner's not calling the plays anymore, whatever you want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't seen him since then. You haven't seen him since that explosion. You haven't seen him since that comeback. So it gives you a lot of hope that, hey, Cleveland might not be the worst team if you can find a way to block some guys up, to take shots, and build with a win. Obviously, your 1A is winning a football game. But if you can establish your little twist of a new identity in the playoffs, that can build confidence, and it can put things on tape that are really going to help you in the next round. I think there's a good matchup for the Steelers. They kicked the shit out of them earlier this year. It's obviously a different game. Chubb was out. They kept Hunt at bay, and obviously Cleveland's playing way different. I can't wait for this game. This game right here is going to be it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it will be, and it's just, to me, I get a little spoiled. I don't want to see teams that played the week before. I can't stand that. That's the one thing we got with division games happening in the second half.
Absolutely. So that's, if I had to rank them next weekend, I'm probably going to go, because I love watching the Rams play defense. That gives them a nod over the Bears game, honestly, for me. I'm just not that into that game at all, because one of those teams gives me there's no redeeming value to the Bears being in the playoffs, in my opinion. Other than,
would you rather see the Cardinals?
Yeah, because there's something exciting to watch.
All right,
Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack, Fuller, some great players over there in Chicago, but they just don't comprehensively. The defense isn't dominant enough to make me think, I just want to sit down and watch Chicago play. And the offense,
I totally agree.
You know what I mean? Like I can stomach watching the Rams even with a backup quarterback that they're hoping is the next coming of Kurt Warner, because the defense is so fun. Jalen Ramsey's a football machine. Another pick six today.
I double up on my A.J. Brown versus DK.
Yeah.
Jalen against DK again this week.
Mm-hmm.
DK don't want no part of that.
I don't want to say all that. DK is a friend of the program.
I know that, but he knows he's all right. DK is going to be working extra hard this week.
I'll put it this way. DK respects him. You could tell when I asked him about it.
No doubt. No doubt he does.
It's a legit respect. It's just like, because you know what I think what DK is? DK looks at other DBs and is like, you're not like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not taking you lightly, but I'm disrespectfully like, you are not, your mentality's not like mine. You're not physical like me. I am like I've seen DK break up his own pass. Like, I've seen DK just run through a DB who's trying to catch the ball and just shoulder him like you would the other way around. When you play Jalen Ramsey, it's two equals, bro. Two equals.
That's a great point.
It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun to watch them. Best matchups, I want to see Tampa Bay's. I want to see the GOAT versus that front. Seattle, obviously DK and Jalen. That's a fun one. Mm-hmm. Bears, Saints.
Probably Saints O-line against the Bears D-line.
Absolutely. Their O-line has been one of those like perpetually respected but never thought of as the number one group.
I watched Andrews Pete was probably the biggest recruit Stanford's gotten in a long time. And the fact that he is playing guard in the NFL is just like, I look at that kid, like he walked down the field, played left tackle at Stanford. I was like, oh my, the size of him.
Big guards, man.
And now he's playing,
big guards, bro.